I can't help that, I'm sorry. So this is it. This is the last Vita vlog. I'm sad to see them go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite sad. As much of a hassle some of these have been, I actually quite enjoyed making these vlogs, and I'm gonna be sad to see them go, but they have to go eventually, right? So I thought I would end this Vita with something I've never done before, and that is a Q&A. So I went to Twitter and Tumblr and asked you guys to send me questions, and here I am answering them. How many roommates have you had? Did you get along? And do you have any tips? I'm currently on my 3rd roommate at school, and yeah, I'd say I get along with all of them. The first one, we rarely talked, and it was just more like we shared a space. The second one, I never saw her. She was always very quiet in her room, or I never knew if she was actually here. She didn't make a peep. And the one I have now, we actually talk kind of, but it's more of like still getting to know each other basis. And I guess a tip I would have is to do what's comfortable for you, and try and talk to them a bit. But if you're not comfortable with leaving your door open, then close the door. Or if you have to share a room with them, because I have a separate room compared to my roommate, but if you have a shared room, just start talking and get to know someone, because you don't want it to be awkward. You're sharing the space and you're living together, so you should get to know them on at least a personal level at some point. And also, the earlier you start talking, the more frequently you will talk, and you will get along a lot faster than if you don't. Are you doing Vita or Vlogmas again? I loved doing both Vlogmas and Vita. They're both very different. Vlogmas is more of a daily vlog, and Vita is more like a talkie to the camera vlog. I loved them both so much, and I hope to do them again, but honestly, it just depends on what my schedules are when those times roll around again. But I hope so. When you wake up, do you open your eyes right away? No, I don't. I want to stay asleep as long as possible, and so I just like lay there curled up and like, I refuse to wake up, so I'm just gonna stay here and pretend I'm not awake. Are you still doing live shows? Yes. I honestly cannot remember the last time I did a live show, and I'm sorry about that. It just stuff always comes up when I plan on doing one. Doing live shows Tuesday before Dan is going to be difficult for me because I have a class till 3:15, so I'm not sure what I'm doing on Tuesdays yet. I might do them after Dan, or I might not do them at all, but as of right now, unless I get a job, Saturdays are still free for me, so I'm going to try and do them Saturdays at noon Eastern Standard Time, an hour before Amazing Phil goes live on and if you don't know what is, I'll leave a link in the down bar. It's a live streaming website. Go check it out. What was your favorite video to film and your favorite video to edit? I think my favorite video to edit was probably my Orlando video, when I went to spring break with a bunch of my friends. Maybe, I'm not quite sure on that one. And my favorite to film and my favorite video on my channel, I think it's still my favorite one, is my T-Boys and Fanfiction, I believe it's called. Probably the favorite video on this channel just because it was so natural and I liked what I talked about, and I just quite like that video, so go watch it. I'll leave a link down there. Which Disney character is your favorite? That is an awful question to ask me because I love Disney and I can't choose. But some of my favorites are Stitch, Flounder, Miko, Jacques from Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, I guess 4 is enough at the moment. I know I'm forgetting someone major. Tinkerbell, and there's a bunch of other people. Disney is my love. Would you rather have an elephant-sized duck or a duck-sized elephant? Considering I'm terrified of birds and ducks fall in that category, I'd rather have a duck-sized elephant. Plus, I'd be so tiny and cute. I'd love that. Which YouTube do you look up to the most? I assume that's YouTuber. I made a video about this. My YouTube inspirations, I'll leave a link in the down bar. There's gonna be a lot of links in this video, I can see it already. But yeah, I listed the 5 YouTubers I might not expect that inspired me to do weekly videos. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick with those 5. I love them all, so. Was it difficult moving away from home for the first time? Obviously. I feel like a lot of people struggle when they first move away from home because it's such a culture shock and it's very independent really fast. But I soon got into the swing of living by myself, and now I actually prefer living by myself just because there's no rules and I can do what I want, and I find it a lot easier and it fits my lifestyle more. How do you deal with anxiety? If you do not know, I have awful anxiety and panic attacks. I made a video about that too, quite a while ago. I'll leave a link to that down bar too. Links everywhere. But yeah, I just, whenever I feel like a panic attack coming on, or I'm very anxious, I just try and put myself away from this bad situation, which pretty much means I'm in a public place or a situation I don't like. I'll just go to myself, like go to my room or something, and just breathe, listen to calming music, and try and not think about the situation, because if I think about it more, my panic attack will just get worse. But what might work for me doesn't necessarily work for you, so you just have to try different techniques and find what works for you. Favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is Like Crazy. If you haven't seen it yet, please go see it. It is beautiful, and it's an indie movie, and it's the exactly kind of movie that it's the exact kind of movie that I want to make when I'm a filmmaker. It's just gorgeous. Favorite movie, hands down. If I could ship myself with something, what would it be? A something and not a someone. Oh, that's easy. Anyway, that's it. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And also, if you missed any of the Vita videos, or if you just want to watch them again, I'll leave a playlist in the down bar, so go check it out. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you on Wednesday for a new video. Wow, okay. Bye!